understand the Grammy Awards, how they can have like best album and best record of the, like, what the hell's the difference between all of these things? They're having this, like, seems like they're saying the same thing 10 different ways. They were like, best song of the year, best single of the year. Okay, well, aren't those the same thing?
I don't know. I don't know if that's inaccurate.
But that's a real, that's like best album of the year, best record of the year. So
Right.
what's the difference between the album and the record?
I think it's based on producers.
What?
I don't know. Because I think the producers get one and the artist gets the other. Something like that. No? I don't know.
I don't
All
know.
I don't
Is that
fucking make
I want to
music.
win one, okay? I just want to win one.
You want to win a Grammy.
I'll win any of them.
But you
I'll
don't
take
even
any
know
of them.
how the Grammy system worked. No one really wins.
Nobody knows how the Grammy system works.
Because they don't.
Same with the Emmy system, because I went to some guy's house and he had like 3 Emmys sitting there, and I was like, well, who the hell are you?
Nobody.
And he was like, I'm the 5th sound producer on, Your Vagina Jones.
Huh.
You know,
I never saw that. I never saw Vagina Jones.
it was limited release.
The Vagina Jones
on,
Diary.
Like, Hulu or
Right? Yeah.
Roku or
Sure. Yeah.
Your Vagina Jones.
It's like, so the category, every time, like, there's, this
Also, we're
I don't-
coming up on award season, so this is kind of timely.
So Grammys are, okay, we'll have Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men, Whitney Houston, Toni Braxton, and the guy that plays the piccolo by the Smiler's Deli on 8th Avenue. He wins. That's his first song, first album. You never hear from him again. And then all these artists have songs that have been playing for weeks on end, never made boatloads of cash, and they're like, we're going to give it. It's like
The piccolo guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing makes any sense.
No. And then 3 years
But then
down
he'll
the road.
disappear into the ether, and you'll never know. And
But
then he'll
he'll
go
have
over some guy's house.
Yeah.
And it'll be like an apartment. It looks like he's a hoarder.
It's a studio apartment.
And that thing is
He's got a
propping a
scented
door
candle
open or
from
a
Dwayne
window.
Reed. Yeah. Right.
Like scented candle for Dwayne
Like a
Reed.
cat is shat inside of the little record player.
Yeah, but he's still holding on to that Grammy.
Yeah, and Mariah Carey's
'Cause
still
it's-
holding on to her mansion.
Or
So
gajillions.
She's like,
So I
fine.
don't feel so bad for these people, is what I'm saying.
Well, yes,
But I'd like to be
the awards
invited.
aren't really rewarding the people that actually
Are
did the
doing the
damn
work.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then we should. What I'm saying is we should put us in.
Posthumously giving Mariah Carey all of her Grammys that she deserves.
Wow, you
Is that what you're
really.
saying?
If this is your campaign,
I'm
and
just
this is
saying.
where you're
I'm just
announcing it
saying.
on this podcast, you go for it.
I might.
Aren't you the president of her fan club?
No, that's impossible.
Do you?
I
Is
have a
there a
job.
fan club?
Yes, Honeybee Fly.
Do you know? don't ever just say that casually to me and think I'm not going to rip your shit apart.
You can
Yes,
rip my shit apart all
Honeybee
you
Fly. How does any of that make sense?
How does
Explain
what?
the name of the fan club.
Doesn't matter. We don't have to talk about it.
Do you know the president?
No. Of the
Wait,
United States, nobody does.
Do you belong
Nobody.
to the fan club? Like, do you pay?
No. I've never belonged
I
to a
pay to be
fan
part
club
of the
except
Pearl
for the
Jam fan club.
I think I paid for the Whitney Houston fan club back in
Do
1986.
you get your money back now?
Well, no, I got my picture from her.
Oh, that's all you. That's what you get. You get an
Yeah.
autographed picture.
Yeah.
Is that still somewhere in your house?
It's hanging on my wall
Above your
by
bed.
my front door.
There's a crucifix of
I
Jesus
found it.
and this Whitney Houston.
I was going
Oh,
through
no.
all this stuff at my mom's house, and I think I threw away all my yearbooks and like all this stuff that actually has.
You're
some
like
meaning to it.
sentimental value.
And then I come across the
my first shoes. Fuck that.
Yeah,
my
I don't
teeth.
give a shit. And then I come across the autographed Whitney Houston picture from way back when, and I held it up like I found the golden ticket. And
Run, Charlie,
like,
run
everything.
all the way home.
The corners were still straight. The dishes have never been eaten off of. Anyway,
Oh God, it's like you dove for the
it was
Titanic.
Titanic, yeah. And now
is
it's framed and
beautiful.
it's in my house.
Oh my God, can you
It really
imagine
was
the angels
the ship
that
of
sang?
dreams. She really was the voice that sings.
I like that you had already thrown out like your social security card.
Gone.
Anything that was important to you at all, like the first photo of you with your parents.
Nope.
Yeah, gone. Passport.
They don't even
burned.
have that.
I don't need this. Fuck this. What is this? Whitney Houston.
It's a good one. It's good.
It is a good picture.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you framed it.
I mean, she's got like a little bit of a braid, big hair. She's got like the puffy, like creamy sweater.
And
like a
she's
bunch
out of
pearl-
focus.
She is not. There's no need to shoot her out of focus.
No Vaseline on the lens at all.
There's Vaseline, but not the lens. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah.
Well, hey, I'm just saying, if there's a podcast category in the Grammys this year, I'd like to be nominated. Dear Pod. Dearpod.com.